Good. Sorry, bro. Yeah. I'm back in the building. This is the I.S.U.P.K out here in Florida. I.S.U.P.K started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Now under Commander General YAHANNA. This is Wednesday law class. We get into all about the law. So we're going to be getting into some scriptures today. Just bringing out, various laws, why the law is so important for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and, how we should be coming back to it. So y'all priests, get y'all scriptures together for me if you got any questions. I'll take those off top on the subject. I'll give brothers and sisters a second to get on in. Get started. Any questions online?
Yes, sir. Trying to get the video right, sir.
It's still not right?
Okay, just came up.
It's the shortest. It's the shortest in the corner. Gotta get that replaced. You want me to come up now, sir?
Yeah, you come. All right. Is that it again? Is it still not? It's still not doing right? The shot?
It's no, it's
I heard a alert come on my phone, so let's make
no,
sure.
good.
Okay. All right.
Lagging a little bit, but
Sorry.
It's a automatic delay.
okay.
In case you say something crazy. All right. So, like I said, today is the law class. I'm down here in South Florida, West Palm. We're getting it in out here today. Like I said, if you have any questions on the topic of the law, why the law is important, isn't the law done away with, whatever, whatever your questions are, you can come with any of them. But we'll go on. We'll get into the law, man. First of all, the law only in the Bible, the law applies to ignorantly called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians today, man. The children of Israel. You understand? This Bible was only written for them. This is our constitution as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. This is our constitution. This is our history book. You understand? And everything that's contained in it, it refers to, or it pertains unto us, right? So these laws are for black people, Hispanic people, Native Indian people, man. You know what I'm saying? And they were given to us so that we could rule the entire earth. You know what I'm saying? And the laws have been here since the beginning, man. And there's nothing new that's changed about that now that it's 2021. You know what I'm saying? Transgender is legal or whatever in America. But according to the creator of the earth, the Most High, none of this stuff is ever supposed to be going on, and it for sure wasn't supposed to be going on in the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian communities. So we're going to go into the law. We're going to bring it out from the very beginning. Adam had the laws, you know what I'm saying, before Leviticus, you know what I'm saying? So we'll prove that in the Bible, man, and why it's so important, man. So we'll start off with Adam, right? So let's just go straight to it in Genesis. Start off in chapter 2. All right. Now, of course, contrary to the Christian doctrine or whatever, the Christians teach that Adam is the first man ever created, first man ever made. That is not true. Of course, you come into the I.S.U.P.K, you'll learn, you'll understand this Bible. Adam was not the first man created. Adam didn't come on the scene until after mankind and womankind were created, on the 6th day. But what happened on the 7th day, the Most High took Adam from amongst the rest of the people and gave him something special, which was these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, which put him above everyone else, which made him the ruler. He gave the animals names, he named stars or whatever, like Adam did all of this because of the wisdom that he was given through the laws of the Most High. So we're gonna go into that. Go ahead and start at Genesis chapter 2, verse. Probably start at 1. Just start at 1. Might as well, I guess.
All right, come. Genesis chapter 2, verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the 7th day, the Most High ended his work which he had made.
Right. So thus was the earth finished. The Lord, after the 6th day, finished creating the earth. The Bible says that a day to the Most High is like 1,000 years to man. So when the Lord did this in the 6th day, all of these things that were done, you go back and read it. It tells you on the 6th day, I believe the Lord made the cattle and man. I believe on the 6th day, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go back, but I know man was created after his kind on the 6th day. On the 7th day, everything was done. The Lord rested. He wasn't doing any more creating, on the 7th day. So Adam was not created on the 7th day. Man was not created on the 7th day. The Lord had ended his work. Read it again from the top.
Verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them.
And all the host of them, of the heavens and of the earth, everything was done. Keep going.
Verse 2. And on the 7th day, the Most High ended his work which he had made. Mm-hmm. And he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had made. And the Most High blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which the Most High created and made, or which the power.
Right. So the Most High ended all his work and was resting on the 7th day. All right. Now let's find out what else happened on the 7th day. You know what I'm saying? In other words, all the work of creation was done. The heavens, the earth, everything that was in them, all of the stars and all of the animals, every creature, every river and ocean, everything was completed by the 6th day. And on the 7th day, the Most High took a rest. All right. Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Come on. Verse 4. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created, in the day that the Most High Power made the earth and the heavens. And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Most High Power had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. Mm-hmm. But there went up a mist from the earth, and watered the whole face of the ground. And the Most High Power formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life.
Right. Now see, this is how the Christian church teaches. They teach it as if, of course it's some fairy tale, but they teach it as if that, just disregard that the Lord made every cattle after his kind, every fowl after his kind, and man after his kind. We disregard all that. And on the 7th day, when the Lord is resting, it's saying that verse 4, these are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. So it's giving you like this was the order that it was done in, right? Like the Lord did all these things. That's what just got ran down from chapter 1 all the way to here. We just ran down, what was done on each day. This, that, and the third. The seventh day, the Lord rested. And this is how it was done. In the day that the heavens and the earth, they were created, in the day the Most High Power made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Most High Power had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. Right? So, like, men hadn't learned, like cultivation, farming, all of those things, Man was in the earth, but, like he wasn't doing, he didn't have wisdom is the best way to, explain it. To be a farmer is not a low thing, you understand? Like, you have to have some type of wisdom. You need to know when to plant. You need to know when to harvest. You need to know, what grows well here and what don't, and all of that wasn't done yet. And like I said, the Most High didn't even cause it to rain on the earth. A mist came up from the ground. It wasn't even raining yet. So this is when the plants came into existence on the earth. All right, keep going from
verse 7.
Okay, yeah, 7.
Come. Verse 7. And the Most High Power formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. Right.
This is what it means when it says the Lord formed man from the dust of the ground. Like I said, niggas didn't have no intelligence, didn't have no wisdom like that. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the Most High wasn't dealing with us. Where do you think all intelligence and wisdom on the earth comes from, man? It comes from the Creator himself. You can't be wise on your own, man. You are just like any other creature, just like any other animal. Without these laws, statutes, and commandments, there is no wisdom on the earth, man. Everybody would be having sex with whatever they want to have sex with. People would be eating all type of poisonous berries and all of these other things, man, or what have you. Everything is not food. Everything is not supposed to be eaten. You understand? Mm-hmm. And without the law, statutes, and commandments, without having a man that was on top as a leader to tell you, to teach you the things that you needed to know, man, you are low. You are just like an animal, man. And this is what it's saying. The Lord raised Adam, or formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. That breath of life is these law, statutes, and commandments. That's what the Lord gave unto Adam. That is what raised Adam from being at a low state, like low unto the dust, and raised him up to be, the authority in the earth. You understand? Like man has dominion over every animal, over everything else on the earth. It's not because man is stronger than every animal. You know what I'm saying? But it's because of this wisdom that comes from the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. And nobody has it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn who you are. The damn stinking snake-eating Chinese. You know what I'm saying? Without Adam and having these laws first in the beginning and passing them down through his children and enforcing it in the earth for a period of time, no one would have, any type of wisdom whatsoever. All right? So this is what it means when it says that the Lord formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And man became a living soul. You understand? Like, he wasn't just out here the walking dead. Because again, if you don't know, if you don't have the wisdom on what the Lord calls food and what the Lord says is not food, what is going to kill you and what is going to make you live, you just the walking dead. You know what I'm saying? It's only so long before you catch what's the poisonous fish in the ocean?
A blowfish.
A blowfish. You catch a blowfish and eat that, you're going to die. You know what I'm saying? Immediately. You know what I'm saying? You pick the wrong damn berry. You eat the wrong leaf. You know what I'm saying? You're going to die immediately. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Like, that's what Adam being formed from the dust of the ground, that's what it means. He was raised up to be, he was taught, in other words. You know what I'm saying? Like, the white man says this all the time. Like, he was groomed from a young man to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? He was raised up from knee high into a grasshopper to be here. Well, that's what these laws did for Adam. You know what I'm saying? The Lord breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, which is the law, and he was raised up. He grew up. He was groomed to be the wisest man on the face of the earth. You heard something?
I was if I could, I was gonna say, like, what you just said was heavy about the berries, right? Because berries are lawful, but yet it's some that you can eat and some that you can't. And if you don't got nobody to teach you what you can and can't eat, then you know what I'm saying, you'll eat them and die, right? It's just like with, pork and all that stuff. Like, it walk around just like a cow do. You know what I'm saying? You got the feet like a cow does, but you know what I'm saying? If nobody tell you, hey, you can't eat that or you're going to die from it, then you just going to be eating it and dying. You know what I'm saying?
And again, like that's what's so, important about these laws is that it puts you above other people, because for other people, hell, they eat pork all the time. They ain't getting high blood pressure like blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember George Burns. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all too young to know who that is. But this old cat, man, he smoked like 30 cigars a day. Lived to be 150 or something. He was ridiculously old. You know what I'm saying? But let a nigga do it. You gonna get lung cancer at 13. You know what I'm saying? Like these laws are for wisdom. And like he's saying, like berries are lawful, but all berries are not food. Like these berries are food. You know what I'm saying? These are for food. These other berries, you can use them for dye, or you can use them for other things. You know what I'm saying? And that's the wisdom. It's knowing what to do and what. A pig is very useful. You know what I'm saying? A great resource to have. You know what I'm saying? But it's not to be eaten. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what the wisdom contained in this book that we call the Bible. But in the simple form of it, the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. That's the importance of it, man. And without it, listen, we are dust. We are the lowest of the low, and niggas, spics, and savage Native Americans should understand that more than anybody, because we are the lowest of the low, man. Because we don't think the laws are valid anymore. Our leaders are telling us that the laws are done away with. You understand? And so because of it, we are walked all over. We are racially profiled. We get no justice and no peace and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So these laws are very important, man, to raise us up from the dust, man, and put us back in our rightful position. And that's on top of these other nations, man. That's ruling, you know what I'm saying, with wisdom and understanding in this earth. All right. So we'll get the precept for the breath of life, because I know, that Christian church never taught this. So we'll go to that. Ezekiel chapter 37. Mm-hmm. All right. And you probably just start at 1.
Come. Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1. The hand of the Most High was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of the Most High, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, and caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry.
Right, like this is a vision that Ezekiel is having, man. Here, you know what I'm saying? Like this is it's deep, man, because you know what I'm saying, this vision that the Lord is showing Ezekiel is walking through a valley, and all he sees is a bunch of skeletons, man, a bunch of dead corpses, dead bodies laying there, right? So this is what the vision is. You know what I'm saying? The Lord took him up in the spirit to a valley that was full of bones. He caused them to walk around them, and these bones had been there so long that they were dried up. You know what I'm saying? Like they are dry, you know what I'm saying, because they just been there that long, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? Spoiler alert, man. Those bones in this vision is the children of Israel. You understand? Like the children of Israel have been dead, the walking dead, for so long that it's like we dried up, man. Like we've lost all type of hope. We've lost our integrity. We have no more pride, no more fight in us. You know what I'm saying? Like we are completely, a valley of dry bones, man. This is what Ezekiel is seeing in his vision. All right. Why are we a valley? Why are we dead? Because we don't follow the laws of the Most High anymore. No one keeps the Passover. No one, keeps the dietary laws. Everyone is sleeping with everybody's wife. Every wife is everybody's wife. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, we are dead, man. Like everything we do is messed up. Nobody has a father anymore. You know what I'm saying? That child was born, but he don't have no daddy. What the hell kind of sense does that make? And then he grow up, and nobody wonders why, but they give that excuse like he never had a father, he never had a man in his life, so this, that, and the third. Judge, please go easy on him after this murder he just committed. You know what I'm saying? I seen a mother on court, something I was watching the other day. She said that, in court, crying her face off. This brother that murdered somebody, and the mother gets up, apologizes to the family who's in there, you know what I'm saying, whose son he murdered. She was like, but I'm losing my son too, and I'm sorry, son, if I ever failed you, but your honor, please have mercy on him, because he never had a man in his life, man. That brother was dead from when he was born, because he didn't have a man of the Lord in his life, man, that could teach him these laws, statutes, and commandments, that could form him from the dust of the ground and raise him up to be, you know what I'm saying, these brothers that you see in the I.S.U.P.K today. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the valley of dry bones are. It's us in the condition that we're in, dead without these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, my power, thou knowest.
Man, like man, can these niggas get off the block? Will these sisters ever stop shaking their tail? Will you know, these women ever sit down and shut up and do as their husband tell them to? Can they live again? Will it ever be anything but the misery that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians live in the current situation? Keep going.
Come. Again, he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Most High.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You can find that in Isaiah, man. You know what I'm saying? Cry aloud, spare not. You know what I'm saying? And let my people know, you know what I'm saying, what it is they doing wrong. This is what we do in the I.S.U.P.K. We prophesy on these bones, man. On these brothers and sisters who are in the ghettos, barrios, and reservations. We are telling them to hear the words of the Lord, otherwise known as the laws, statutes, and commandments contained in this Bible. Keep going.
Come. Verse 5. Thus saith the Most High Power unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you.
Read it again.
I will cause breath to enter into you.
Man, this is what the Lord is saying to these bones, man, to these brothers and sisters, man, lost out here in, you know, in America, you know, in Mexico, the four corners of the globe, wherever we're scattered, you understand, walking dead, high as we can be, gay as we can be, evil as we can be. The Lord is saying, man, I'm going to give you this breath. What did it say? I'm going to do what?
It says, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you.
I will cause breath to enter unto you, man. What is this breath, man? Keep going.
Come. And ye shall live, and I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am the Most High.
Right. So this breath, man, again, is what you do to somebody that's dust. You know what I'm saying? It said these bones was dry as it could be, man. It was a valley of dry bones. You know what I'm saying? This is a metaphor, man. This is not speaking, you know, literally that the Lord raised and took dust and made Adam up like that day. Adam had already been created. You know what I'm saying? By whatever means the Lord did it. He created us from the dust of the ground for sure. But this is a metaphor in this case. You know what I'm saying? When you read it in Genesis chapter 2. Raising Adam, forming him from the dust of the ground, was raising him up like he was walking around here, sleeping with whoever he wanted to sleep with, sleeping, eating whatever he wanted to eat. He was the walking dead, and the Lord decided to form him from the dust of the ground and to give him that breath. You know what I'm saying? Breathe life into his nostrils, man. Same thing that Ezekiel is seeing here in this vision. He's seeing the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? These bones, and we're going to keep reading because it's going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But it says that these bones in his vision, what he's, that they got flesh on them. They got the sinews, the tendons and all of that came upon these bones, and the bones became alive. You know what I'm saying? They became profitable again. You understand? It's a good way to look at it. So, you know what I'm saying? Just like now, a nigga ain't good for nothing. Let the whole world tell it, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like, really, we not without these laws, man. Like, we are dead. You know what I'm saying? We are, thugs and drug dealers and whores and baby mamas and prostitutes and what the hell ever else you can imagine. You know what I'm saying? We all of that because there's nothing that puts us up on a level. You know what I'm saying? We all down here on the bottom. We all scum. We all the bottom of the barrel, man. You know what I'm saying? And these laws, even from the very beginning, we're going to get into some more about it, but even from the very beginning, from Adam, is what raised him up is what made him, you know what I'm saying, the one that, you know, was in the Garden of Eden, in this special land that the Lord took care of, which is, you know, today we call it Israel. But that Garden of Eden, you can't be in Israel and not follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You can't be on top of the rest of the nations and not have and follow the law, statutes, and commandments. So these bones, the nation of Israel, we dead without these laws. And that's what Ezekiel was seeing. Like, all of our people are destroyed because we follow in other philosophies, other religions, you know what I'm saying? And we're dead, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said he's going to raise us back up. He's going to make black men worth fine gold once again. He's going to make these sisters princesses once again. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is for them to be alive. They got the flesh, the sinews, and this breath of life, right? Keep going.
Verse 7. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them.
Get that. Now, you talking about a whole body being put together. Is it the shaking and the bones came together, bone to his bone, and when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, them bones and that flesh, it's like how we are now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like us living out here right now. We bones, we flesh, we sinews. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we got a zeal of the Lord, but no knowledge. You understand? Like, we want to serve God. We want to be right. We want to care about our brothers and sisters, but you have no knowledge on how to do it. That's what the Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge is here for. You had something?
I was gonna ask, is this like kind of saying, like, the bones, like the brothers coming together, brothers and sisters like coming together, like when they say bone to his bone and stuff like that?
I'd have to check on that, because that's what I was thinking, like a bone of my bone. That's what it sounds like. But this is like, it's just all of Israel is about to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that I don't know. I have to check on that. But this for sure is just saying that Israel is waking up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what, you know, this school is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, Israel is waking up, man. Slowly but surely, man. People hearing about them Hebrew Israelites everywhere. Niggas trying to debate us, man. Commander General YAHANNA is here to slay everyone that step up, man. General Muhammad, Captain Tazariak, Captain Mashak. You know what I'm saying? These brothers is looking to debate and, you know, put these men on the radar so that our people can start waking up and start seeing and start getting this breath of life, man. What you about to find out what it is, man. So we're going to keep reading.
Verse 9. Then said he unto me.
Wait, go back to 8.
Okay. Verse 8. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Most High Power, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came unto them, and they lived, and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. Then he said unto me, son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel.
These bones are what?
These bones are the whole house of Israel.
Keep going.
Behold, they say, our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus saith the Most High Power, behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves, and bring you into the land of Israel.
Right. This is just the promise, man, that it was going, that has been prophesied unto the children of Israel for forever, man. We was going to break the Lord's laws. You can go back and read it in Deuteronomy, man. You know what I'm saying? We was going to break the Lord's laws. He was going to scatter us across the four corners of the globe. You know what I'm saying? And from there, he would gather us back together again. And we would become this great army, man, up under Christ. And we would serve the Most High. And we would rule this earth under the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. So when you read through this whole thing, like I said, in verse 10, so I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came unto them, and they lived, and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. You know what I'm saying? That breath is the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. That's what makes us live again, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all priests, give me those precepts on this is I take the one in Deuteronomy. You know what I'm saying? I put before you life and death. Give me any other ones you got on. Yeah, it's a few of them. Baruch got one. There's a few of them. We're gonna get those precepts, man, because this living is like the real living. You know what I'm saying? I think there's one in Corinthians. You know what I'm saying? But this life, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all walking, you know what I'm saying, on the earth, living now. But again, your sons, you afraid to let your sons go out, man. You got to teach them how to talk to the police, man. You got to teach your daughters where to go and to have, you know, a whistle or something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might abduct them, man. We are the walking dead, man. We don't have an army anymore. We don't have any police that care for us. We don't have any government that cares for us, and that's the point. These laws were given to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you know, the least on the earth, so that we could rule, man, and we would rule justly up under the commandments of the Most High. So then he said unto me in verse 11, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off from our parts, man. Like all of Israel, man, we all separated, man. We separated from our people, man. Blacks fight with the Haitians, you know what I'm saying? Negroes in America fight with the Haitians. The Dominicans are fighting with the Puerto Ricans or with the Haitians, you understand? Mm-hmm. Like, we are all separated, and we don't even know who the hell we are, right? So the whole point is that we all wake up into what we're supposed to be doing and get this life back, you know what I'm saying? So verse 12, therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus saith the Lord God, behold, O my people, I will open up your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves, man. You know what I'm saying? What are the graves? Y'all understand?
Come on. It's Riviera Beach.
It's the ghettos, Riviera Beach. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know the raw. You know what I'm saying? You better, like, you know what I'm saying, look it up, man. Put it in the Google thing, man, because, man, listen, these are our graves. This is where we die at, man. We die on these corners, man, selling rocks. You know what I'm saying? The brother died right outside the school about a month ago. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get high. You know what I'm saying? These brothers these sisters catching all type of diseases or what have you, man. You know what I'm saying? We dying the most from AIDS. We dying the most from COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said that because of us not having these laws is why we're going to die. All the plagues of Egypt are going to cleave unto us. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening. So can these bones live again? Lord, thou knowest. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord made the prophecy and said, if we came back, you know what I'm saying? Give me that one too. If we come back, my people, 2 Chronicles 18, 21, 18. If my people, that one. All right. Oh man, you on there? You on?
2 Chronicles is no chapter 28.
I didn't say chapter 28. I said 18 or 21.
Oh,
18. All right. So, are we done with that? Is there any more? This is the whole house of Israel. Right. So the breath of life are these laws, man. This is what, you know what I'm saying? Give me that one. Whoever's holding that one in Deuteronomy, I believe it's 30, 32, something like that. Mm-hmm. Tell them where you at.
Come, sir. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30 and verse 15. Mm-hmm. See, I have set before you thee this day life and good, and death and evil. And that I command thee this day to love the Most High thy power, to walk in his ways, and to keep his commandments, in his statutes, in his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. And the Most High thy power shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest to possess it.
It's a lot. I kind of lost you, but you know what I'm saying? The Lord is saying, he's telling Moses to tell the people, like, look, what I'm putting before you, which was the law. That's what Moses was telling the people. Like, this is what you're going to have to do. It should be a couple more there. And is there some more on that chapter you're reading right there? There's a few of them. Like, this is your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, these laws, they are your life. Look that up. You know what I'm saying? These laws are your life. This is what the Lord told Moses to tell Israel a long time ago. You understand? Like, for us to live, and when I say live, hell, niggas is out here, you know, having sex with other men. You know what I'm saying? Men are out here stealing brothers' wives and they live the next day. You know what I'm saying? The same way that Adam lived after he ate from the tree of life. You know what I'm saying? They didn't understand what dying was. You know what I'm saying? When he told that you would surely die, nigga, you are. You know what I'm saying? And we all die, but what he didn't understand and what niggas, spics, and savages understand today is that, nigga, this is death. We are the walking dead. We are born into death. You know what I'm saying? Like, how we live our lives, you know, not knowing where our next meal is coming from type, you know, that's death, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably gonna get shot. You're in a horrible condition, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's because we don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We don't know that we should be keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. And that's what the hell we here for. All right? You got it? Was there some more on that up?
Come, sir.
Come on with it.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 17. But if thine heart turn away, so that thou wilt not hear, but shalt be drawn away, and worship other gods, and serve them, I denounce unto you this day, that ye shall surely perish, and that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land, whither thou passed over Jordan to go to possess it.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, people do not understand it. It's like, they think about that physical just dying. You understand? Like, nigga, it is death for us not being on top. You're not going to prolong your days on top. That's what the Lord is telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going to the bottom. You are going to the valley, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a valley of dry bones. You understand? Like, you are on the bottom. You ain't on no mountaintop. You ain't on the top. You going to the dust. You going to the ground, brother. You going on the bottom. And that's what happened. We didn't prolong our days on top. We didn't prolong our days in rulership and in our kingdom. You know what I'm saying? It was real quick. You know what I'm saying? I remember one of them prophets, he like, how long, Lord, are you going to let, you know, the heathen basically be on top? You know what I'm saying? Your people have possessed it but a short time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what happened to us, man. You know what I'm saying? We died. You know what I'm saying? We lost, you know, what was great and greatness unto our people and to our, you know, our progeny, to our kids, man.
What was that? Psalms 78?
I don't know. So we holding anything else?
No, verse 19, sir.
Go ahead.
Verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
Right, choose life. You know what I'm saying? Choose life that you may live. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is life then?
It's life, sir. Life is being on top, sir. In rulership.
That's living.
Come.
Like, yeah, like, this is the life. That's living. This is really living. What is life, though?
It's life.
Right. The laws are your life, or it is life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you going to live, by these laws. You know what I'm saying? That's what Moses is trying to explain to them, man. Like, you're going to live by this, by these laws. That's how you're going to live. Your life, though, is these laws. Like, you know how people say that all the time? Like, this is my life. I live for this. Well, your life is what it is, you know what I'm saying, what you doing. You know what I'm saying? This is my life. This is what I do. We keep the laws, statutes, and commandments in here. You understand? So that we can live. That's the point. So the breath of life was the laws that the Most High gave unto Adam. You know what I'm saying? It was the laws that he gave us, you know what I'm saying, waking up out of the, you know, whatever we was in, whatever graves we were in, you know what I'm saying, where we were for sure dead before we came into the truth. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the hell you was doing before you was here, that was your grave. And before you came in here, the Lord breathed into your nostrils life, man. Like you started getting these laws, and now you starting to live again. You know what I'm saying? You those dry bones that Ezekiel is seeing in this vision. All right. That was it. All right. What did you have?
2 Chronicles.
Okay, let's get that first. Go ahead.
2 Chronicles, chapter 7, verse 13. If I shut up heaven, that there be no rain, or if I command the locusts to devour the land, or if I send pestilence among my people, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves, and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wickedness, their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sin, and will heal their land.
Okay, I don't think that's what I wanted, but okay, I'm gonna just, you know, go into that. Like, okay, if you read above that, the Most High is telling Solomon that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are going into slavery. That they're going to basically break every law that I gave them. And they're going to be on the bottom. They are going to be dead men walking. But if once they wake up, once they get this breath of life, and they turn from their wicked ways, if they start following these laws, statutes, and commandments, seek the face of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like, have the Lord see what's happening to you again, and turn from their wicked ways, then he would hear from heaven and heal them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what every prophet has said it. You know what I'm saying? Solomon is saying, we just read about Ezekiel saying the same thing. Ezekiel didn't see how we could be healed from being dead, from being dry bones. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord raised up, put flesh and sinews and breath into you then. You know what I'm saying? Well, all of this is a metaphor, man, for us coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. They are very important, man. They are our life in Israel. You understand? There is nothing more important. And anybody telling you that the laws are done away with, that, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta, like, they are preaching death to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a death sentence. You understand? So, yeah, you could drop that. It seemed like it's something else that I wanted out of there, but I can't think right now. 4:1. Yeah. Yeah, you got it.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life.
Shall come to what?
Shall come to life.
All they that keep it, meaning the law, shall come to life. That's the valley of dry bones, man. You know what I'm saying? That's Adam in the garden. Adam, who was given those laws, if he keeps those laws, he will come to life. This is our life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. You are already living. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that keep them, you already walking and, you know, living, you know, what's the word? Like, not technically, but, you know, like physically, like, you know, but spiritually you're dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, spiritually, we are the walking dead, man. We have no spirit. We have no pride. We have no nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these laws give unto our people. Okay, read it from that, from where you at?
Come. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
That's it?
That's it, sir.
Don't get no simpler than that, all right? You know what I'm saying? Another one, Matthew.
19:17.
Yep.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 17.
In fact, you got it? Let him read it, if you would.
Matthew, chapter 19, verse 17. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is the Most High. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
And this is it, man. It's all over the Bible, man, but nobody understands it, man. Like that's what Adam had, man. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, he gave Adam the commandment. He gave Adam the commandments. You know what I'm saying? He gave him the law. That's why, you know what I'm saying? What's his name? Cain was punished. You know what I'm saying? He was punished because he wasn't keeping the law and he had it. You know what I'm saying? Adam taught his sons the law because that was his life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew it. You know what I'm saying? So, read that, if thou will enter into life, read that part again.
Khan. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Keep going.
He said unto him, which Yahawashi said, thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness.
In other words, the laws of the Most High, fool. You understand? Like which commandments? These, the Lord, the ones that the Lord gave. You know what I'm saying? It's a ton of commandments I guess you could get, but Yahawashi was talking about the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? If you want life, if you want to enter into life, then you keep the commandments. So the breath of life that Adam got was the laws. All right, so that's the first point. First thing that you got to understand, man, out the gate, man, Adam was not the first man formed. He was the first man to get the laws. You know what I'm saying? That's him being formed from the dust of the ground and the Lord breathing into his nostrils the breath of life. All right, so we can drop that. Let me get. Let's go to Matthew chapter 16. Let's see. Let me see what that says. Matthew 16 and 24. What does that say? It's 24.
It says, then said, you want me to read it out loud?
Yeah, you can.
Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. Then said Yahawashi unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
Okay, that's not good.
So,
Yo.
I got First Maccabees 2 and 50.
What does that say?
It says First Maccabees 2 and 50. Now therefore, my sons, be zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time, so shall you receive great honor and an everlasting name.
Man, listen, man, this is what our father, this is what Adam taught his sons as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Brothers in I.S.U.P.K, we teach our sons that because we do understand that these laws are everything, man. It is our life, man. And you should give your life for it. You know what I'm saying? Every brother in I.S.U.P.K, man, that's what we ask you. You sure, brother? You sure you want to be an officer in here? Because that's what this is what we teach. Read it again.
First Maccabees 2 and 50. Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time, so shall ye receive great honor and an everlasting name.
Man, it's very important for us, man. Like, it's paramount. These laws is, nothing small at all. You know what I mean? And so it's very important, man. Like I said, our fathers have always taught it, starting from Adam all the way down, man. Maccabees was teaching his sons, you know what I'm saying? Judas Maccabees was teaching them brothers, you know what I'm saying? So it's what we teach you even until today, man. You know what I mean? And we're gonna go ahead and prove it too. Of course, that Adam had these laws. That's what the breath of life was. That's what put him on the level of being on top of everyone else. Of course, y'all know. Let's go into the similarities from what Adam was teaching and what Moses, because a lot of people think Moses was the first one to have the law. Like they call it Moses' law, what have you. Adam had the law. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Genesis first. Genesis chapter 7. No, Genesis chapter 4.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably start at 1.
The book of Genesis, chapter 4 and 1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived, and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Most High. And she again bare his son, and she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Most High.
Man, like, listen, this is how you know this is the spirit of Esau, man. Because he don't give a damn, man, what the Lord say. You know what I mean? Even though they love to say that all the time, like, you know, they're children of Abraham too. You know what I'm saying? They're children of who the hell ever as well. You know what I'm saying? They walk around calling themselves Israelis unto this day. You know what I'm saying? Lying, but you know what I mean? But even then, he didn't care, which is what made Cain so evil. It's why the Lord did not accept from him. It's not that, you know, Abel just came up with a, you know, a good idea. Like, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice one of these sheep. You understand? Like, it's not that. If your well-being is textiles, you know what I'm saying? I make tiles. You know what I'm saying? This is how I eat. It's still a sacrifice, ain't it? If I give it up, like this is my money. This is how I eat. But Cain knew that that's not what the Lord was asking for. You know what I'm saying? And so he's like, nigga, this is what I do. I don't even do that. I ain't with them sheep things. Them things stink. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with them. So I'm gonna give you what you wanted. You know, that's what Dad said. Like, this is important or whatever. But Abel gave, you know what I'm saying, as the Lord told him to give. You know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and keep reading from where you at.
And the Most High, let's
go back up.
In verse 4, and Abel, he also brought of the firstling of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Most High had respect unto Abel and to his offering.
Most High had respect unto it. Why Abel brought the firstlings of his flock and of the fat. Right? Sound familiar, right? You know what I'm saying? You go into, you can finish that off. Somebody else give me Deuteronomy chapter 12. This is where you can find this, you know, where Moses is telling them to do the same exact thing. Telling the children of Israel to do the same thing. Adam taught his sons how to serve the Lord, man. Not because he had the breath of life. He had what it took in order for these brothers to have an opportunity to live, to prosper, to thrive in this earth, man. You know what I'm saying? So Abel had respect unto the Most High, and the Most High had respect unto Abel's offering. You know what I'm saying? To his sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there any more on that?
Come.
Go ahead.
Verse 5. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell.
Right. It's so bad. If that ain't Esau, man, you know what I'm saying? Now, this wasn't a white man, but this is his spirit. This is exactly the spirit that is in that pink toe that you know at the job. You know what I'm saying? This is him right here. Keep reading.
Come. And the Most High said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen?
Like, nigga, what is you mad for? Mm-hmm. Like, what in the world? Like, how can you be mad at this? You mad because I have respect unto his, but I don't like what I said no to what you doing? Keep going.
If I may, like, you brought fruits. He brought a whole lamb. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're looking at it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, see, that's what I said too. Like, you know, I'm playing the devil's advocate, whatever. But like, if you have something that you do, you know what I'm saying? You don't have sheep. You don't mess with the sheep, right? But I feel bad saying this, but I'm trying to get the most wicked thing I could think of. You sell coke,
okay,
right? I'm gonna give you 2 keys. Nigga, now that's like a sacrifice to him. Even though it's wicked as hell. To him it's a sacrifice.
Right.
That's how Cain is looking at it. He's like, man, God should accept my sacrifice no matter what it is. My sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving this up. What's so good about, fat and sheep?
Right.
I got keys here. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he's looking at it, playing the devil's advocate. The Lord is like, nigga, I told you I don't want that.
Right.
I like this over here.
Mm-hmm.
He don't care. That's his spirit. Like, he don't care. He gonna give you what he want to give you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how, you know what I'm saying? That's his spirit.
So if I may, so he like, what you mean?
Yeah, like, nigga, Most High, like, what are you mad for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why is your countenance falling? Like, how can you act surprised about this? You know what I'm saying? That's basically what he's saying, which is telling you that they all knew. Abel knew, Cain knew. That's why the Lord is asking him, like, why are you upset, nigga? Like, that's why I'm saying, that's why I'm playing the devil's advocate, because if they didn't have the law, the Lord wouldn't ask him that. You know what I'm saying? He would understand, like, okay, but I don't really like that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like his and I don't like yours. But nigga, you already know.
Right.
Keep reading. You'll see.
And the Most High said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted?
If thou do what?
If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted?
Nigga, there's right and there's wrong, bro. If you did well, you would be accepted, and you know that. You just don't care. That's the thing. Like, it's not that he don't know what's good to do and what, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so, you bringing home C's, you know what I'm saying, and your brother bringing home A's, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, if you did well, you bringing home F's, you know what I'm saying? If you did well, nigga, I'd be all up on you too. But nigga, you don't, and you know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? You the one out here playing all day. Keep going.
But if thou doest not well, and if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door.
What?
Sin lieth at the door.
What is sin?
For me, it's the sin is the transgression of the law, sir.
So then Cain had the law. You understand? Like, it's obvious. You have something?
No, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? It's obvious, you know what I'm saying, even from the very beginning, that these brothers had the law. They knew what was good. They knew what the Lord liked, what the Lord didn't like. You know what I'm saying? Abel brought the firstlings of his flock. Give me that Deuteronomy 12 real quick. 12 and 6.
Come. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12, and verse 6. And thither ye shall bring your burnt offerings, and your sacrifices, and your tithes, and your heave offerings of your hand, and your vows, and your free will offerings, and the firstlings of your herds and your flocks.
Right. This is not new. You know what I'm saying? It's Moses is teaching it again to the children of Israel, because, like, nigga, we forgot what our fathers had been teaching us from the very beginning. But Adam for sure taught Cain and Abel. You know what I'm saying? They were expected to do it a certain way, not only by their father, but also by the Most High. The Most High did not respect Cain's offering because he did not care. He didn't do well. Abel did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was told. He followed the commandments, you know what I'm saying? And he was respected for it, man. And this other brother was sinning because he did not do what the Most High said to do, man. That's what sin is, man. It's transgression of the law. You go against the Lord, sin is lying at your door, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where you at. You are headed to the bottom. You headed to, the ghettos. You headed to the valley, you know what I'm saying, the dry bones are. You know what I'm saying? So, was there any more on that Deuteronomy you was reading it? All I needed was the first thing of the herd. If there's any more on that, then you can finish it up. Good to go? All right. Moving right along. These laws were always there. Adam always did have the law. You know what I'm saying? They was passed down. This is nothing new on the earth. And how the brother read in Baruch chapter 4 verse 1, these laws endure forever. You know what I'm saying? They're never going away. So even in 2021, no matter what the hell is going on, no matter, you know what I'm saying, what your damn pastor says, you know what I mean? These laws are important and they are necessary, man, if you want to live, if you want life. All right? So give me, need some more proof on Adam. What else do we got? Give me Genesis 7 and 2.
Come on.
You give me 7 and 2. Nashak, give me Leviticus 11. Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 7 verse 2. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens.
Of every what?
Of every clean beast.
This is Noah, right? Noah is the 7th generation from Adam. I believe is how it says it. I believe Noah's the 7th generation. Y'all can check me on that, but he's real close. He's like Adam's great grandson or something like that. Son, grandson, great. It's a couple of them. He's not down there, but it's the 7th generation, I believe, from Adam. So anyway, Abel has sons. Abel's sons have sons. Couple more generations, boom, Noah. Okay, you know these niggas was living to be like 1,000,000 years old. So, you know what I'm saying? A long time had passed on the earth. You know what I'm saying? And niggas was not doing what they was supposed to do, even though Adam passed it down. This is why the Lord was pissed off. This is why the flood came, because the laws was in the earth. The Lord was pissed off because niggas wasn't following it. You know what I'm saying? So, where the brother's reading from right now, you read it one more time.
Come. Verse 1. And the Most High said unto Noah, come thou and all thy house. So lucky. Come thou and I'm gonna just read 2. Or you gonna just read from 1?
It doesn't matter.
All right. Verse 1. And the Most High said unto Noah, come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation.
If there wasn't no law, how in the hell could Moses be righteous? All right, now we're going to get some more proof on it. This is why Moses was righteous, because he knows this. You understand? This is his wisdom. This is how wise Moses was. Keep going.
Come. Of every clean beast.
Try and say that to a Christian. What the hell? What did I say, Moses? Oh, no sweat. The water. I appreciate it. He's like, no. All right, that's Salakia. Okay, so try and say that to a Christian, right? Try and ask a Christian, bring 7 clean beasts to the feast. What they gonna do? They gonna put that pork in some lime and some vinegar. Wash it all the way down, and it's clean.
Yep.
Because they ignorant as they could be. You know what I'm saying? But this brother was wise.
No, I was gonna say they gonna clean out the poop inside the
chitlins.
Yeah,
out the chitlins. These chitlins is clean.
Clean.
What's wrong with you? What you thought? So, you know what I'm saying? Like this is how wise. That's what I'm saying. See, we can laugh, right? We can laugh because nigga, you're living again. You know what I'm saying? You're not the walking dead, but. Nigga, our people are dead out here. They are killing themselves. Grandma with the gout and everything can't even stand and clean them chitlins. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole heart attack on the doorstep. You know what I'm saying? And they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, we laughing, but it's sad for our people, man. And that's why we do what we do. Like, these laws are important, man. It is your life. You know what I'm saying? I put before you life and death, blessing and curse, man. And if we don't keep these laws, man, these curses, man, these plagues, they gonna cleave unto grandmama now. They gonna cleave unto uncle so-and-so, man. Like, it's just gonna be that way. You know what I mean? So, like, you can go ahead and pick up where you was at.
Come. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens.
Right. Noah was found righteous by the Most High, and the Lord told him, now of every clean beast, take 7. Now, I never heard this. My whole life, never heard this. I always thought Noah took 2 of every animal.
Kind of comes 2 by 2.
2 by 2. They had songs at Sunday school. 2 by 2. Bruh, you never heard this. They skip right over it. You know, man, it's so wicked, man. I know grandmama and them wasn't doing that on purpose, man, but it's so wicked. It's like I don't know. Either way, you never knew about Noah taking 7 of the clean beasts. We would have been like, what the hell is that?
Right.
That clean.
Ready to eat?
Yeah,
Gotta eat.
you don't even know what that is. We're just going to talk about the real animals, nigga. We're going to talk about the lions and the elephants and the bears. Yeah, oh my. Jeez, man. So, told Noah to take 7 of all the clean beasts. Keep going.
Come. The male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean, by 2, the male and his female.
That's all we needed of them. You know what I'm saying? Because they are necessary, but we don't need that many. Why? Because you're not eating them. That's why, the white man got every animal endangered. Because he eats everything. He just hunt it, he eat it, he find it. Nigga, we wouldn't mess with the damn lions. Wouldn't be it'd be saber-toothed tigers running all over the Riviera Beach out here if we was in charge. Who cares? Fuck, I'm scooting. What the hell they gonna do, man? So, because of them not knowing the law, like Noah, he could take 2 and repopulate the entire earth.
Plenty. Like you, sir. I be watching this show, Man versus the Wild or something like that. This is Edomite. He go through the jungle and like he'll be like just be roughing around in the woods, like in the dirt or whatever, and he'll find like some type of bug or a beetle or a worm or something. He's like, oh, look at that, that's a rare one. That's you barely see the net.
Right,
just eat it. Right?
Don't care. Just don't even care. And you know what I'm saying? That's why you shouldn't be running anything. And like it's our fault. You know what I'm saying? I take full responsibility out. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna follow these laws. You know what I'm saying? Listen, why is you crying? Why is you marching and begging and picketing and, all of that, nigga? Like, why don't you just take your medicine like a man? You know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted it. You wanted a white woman, nigga, enjoy the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? You want to get high, enjoy the barrio and the reservation. That's just the way it is, man. If this brother was wise, he wanted to serve the Most High. These brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K, they wise. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he took 7 of the animals that are clean. Why?
Because they had to eat.
I gotta eat them. You eating this? Just bring the male and the female. Bring 7 of them though. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to eat, but
by the end of 40 days, there's only gonna be 2 of them left.
they couldn't eat that much in 40 days. It'd have been one animal. That's what I'm saying. But those, like you said, you're going to be eating. Like once you get off, you're gonna need to be a bunch of them out there. The ones that eat them 2. That's all you need.
Let them go.
Let them go.
So this 7, like that's an uneven number, right? So you saying the male and his female, what they have like
at least. You need something to procreate. I say, right. That's personally, you just use wisdom. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a beautiful thing, man. Like being in the truth. Like I would just use. I don't know. It's not a big dilemma. Shoot, I'm gonna take a male and a female. I'm gonna get that bad one over there. That's a good one right there. That's a nice color one right there. I'm gonna give me one of them. I'm gonna see. You know what I'm saying? With that, you know what I'm saying? It's got a good spot. But yeah, 7 of them. Like you said, probably male and female 3 times. Then I'm gonna have one big one that I'm gonna eat. Okay. That's it. That's all you need in 40 days.
Right.
I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Seems simple.
It's very simple.
But, you know what I'm saying? To everyone else, it is not that simple, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this shows how wise Noah was, you know what I'm saying, or how simple everyone else was. Bring 7 of the clean beasts, 2 of the unclean beasts. Now give me in Leviticus chapter 11. You can just start at 1.
Come, sir. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, This are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof, and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat.
Now, even to this day, man, like the brother just read, that shall you eat. He went into a whole in-depth explanation on which to this day, people still will call me and ask me, yo, is this clean? Can we eat this? Can we eat that? Why? Because it's something that you have to learn, right? Like you have to learn this, you have to understand it. Noah, the Lord just told him 7 of the clean, 7 of the unclean. He don't need to go into no in-depth explanation. Why? Why didn't the Lord have to go into no in-depth explanation to Noah?
Because he knew the law.
Yeah, because Adam already told him. His fathers been telling them this. They've been learning it since they was yay high till grass. They was formed from the dust, man. With this wisdom, with the law, statutes, and commandments, nigga, they been had it. You didn't have to go into it. But guess what? When you go into slavery, coming out of Egypt, in America, coming out of Puerto Rico and Haiti and Jamaica, your ass don't know nothing. So now I gotta explain it to you. No, brother, you can eat a giraffe because it's cloven-footed and it chews the cud. No, nigga, you can't eat no tuna. No, I understand, brother. I know you've been eating your whole life. It's tuna, brother. It don't got no scales. I know you a slave and you ain't never seen a real tuna in your life if it didn't have a can on it around it. That's us. That's why Moses had to explain it, but it's been around since Adam. This same law that Moses is breaking down bit by bit, chew the cud, cloven foot, this, that, and the third. That's the proof that we've been had this since the beginning, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just wasn't trying to keep it. All right. Any more on that?
Sir. Book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 4. Nevertheless, these ye not eat of them.
What?
Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that cheweth the cud.
Okay, that's just like I said, it's just more in depth. Like a nigga be like, but it chews the cud. All right, nigga, listen. These you can't though. That's what it is, brother. You can't, the rabbit chews the cud. I know niggas out in Belgrade, they like, damn. Bruh, it ain't got no cloven foot. Niggas got paws.
Yeah.
Shit got whole paws. I can't eat that. But Noah already knew it. Adam knew it. All right? That's the point. You know what I'm saying? We've had these laws. They have been since the very beginning. And again, they endure forever. They ain't never going no way. Only way niggas is going to, move on up, is going to come out the ghetto, is by coming back to these laws. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. All right? So, and get a little bit more proof on it. I'm gonna beat this horse good and dead. Let's go to, give me Genesis 9 and 4.
Come on. Genesis chapter 9 verse 4.
It's another good law. People don't understand, or Go ahead.
Come. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof.
Wait a minute, go up above that so we can get the who's this read? Who we talking about? You just probably read from me.
Yeah.
Getting cold out?
Yeah. You too hot?
Yeah, I'm too hot.
I just pushed it up 2 degrees.
Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah.
Genesis chapter 9 verse 1. And the Most High blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth.
Yeah, be fruitful and multiply. Alright? And replenish the earth. Alright? So of course, we got that from, the Lord gave Adam the breath of life, told Adam all of these things too. No one knows it. Alright, keep going.
And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth.
Man, listen, wait. Let's get that. It said the fear of you and the dread of you shall be on every beast of the earth. The Lord is telling Noah, because now Noah is the only nigga on the earth. There's nobody else on the earth. It's just Noah. You know what I'm saying? But now he's getting the charge that Adam got to rule the earth. Why? Blow my mind. Why is he getting the charge to run the earth?
Because the Most High gave him the law, statutes, and commandments.
Exactly, right. Through his father, all the way on down. Now he's got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like the movie out. Now you got the juice. You understand? Like it's like nigga. Now he got the juice, huh? That's what happened. So now Noah is running it, and the same thing that he told his great grandfather way back when. The dread. I think it's in like 20 something ish. Chapter 1, verse 20, somewhere around there, where he talk about the fear of everything being on or of the other animals. Adam, like the Lord put Adam above every other one of his creations, every other creature. Hell, the lion is one of the strongest animals on the face of the planet, but the lion ain't got the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord gave that, that fear and that dread of man to the lion. You know what I'm saying? You're going to bow down to this nigga. That's what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? You found it?
Come.
All right, give me that. Tell me that.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. And the Most High said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea.
Listen, another Christian myth, right? Make man in our image, right? Niggas, white people out here painting white gods and stuff. Like, y'all seen the pictures of the Sistine Chapel. I think it's the Sistine Chapel, where they got God drawn as a big white man and touching naked, completely naked. God is naked in the depiction.
Adam is too.
God is not naked, but these crackers got him painted naked, touching fingers. Don't touch my hand. Don't touch my damn hand. You gonna live it down. Yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? They depicted him, like as a man because of this scripture that they can't understand, right? Like, let's make man in our own image and after our likeness. Here's how you in the Lord's image, man. These laws, statutes, and commandments. I can make it very simple. Right. Understand? If you understand this one thing, your ability to follow laws, to enforce laws, to keep laws. I was just telling somebody just yesterday. They was talking about a dog. Sister, I told them about you. Remember you told me how your dog chewed up your couch? Somebody was telling me about they seen a dog do that. And I said, who would expect a dog to do any less? It's a dog. They don't do that when I'm around, no duh. But as soon as you ain't looking, I'll be talking again. That nigga's gonna chew up your couch and you deserve everything you get because it's a dog. It is not made in the image of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like we are. You can do it. You can do it without a Levite having to come and cut your damn hands off or cut your head off. You know what I'm saying? You just not gonna eat pork. You just not gonna be a whore. You just not gonna celebrate Christmas. You not gonna do it because you have that ability. You were made in the image of the Most High. Well, if we give up these laws, statutes, and commandments, nigga, you are just like that animal. If you just gonna have sex with whatever the hell you want to have sex with, you just like the animals. You understand? If you just gonna do what you want to do when the hell you want to do it, you ain't no different than that damn dog. You understand? And so that's what this is talking about. It doesn't mean that the Lord looks like us or we look like the Lord or anything like that. Us being made in his image is that we have that authority and we have that fear and that dread from everyone else because of what he does, because of what he decides to do if we follow the law, statutes, and commandments. That's it. That's about as simple as I could make it without going too deep into it. So you continue. Go back, start off on that verse one more time.
Come.
Oh, you read Salah.
And the Most High said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
As long as you keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing you will never have to worry about, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we ain't got it. Right now, we on the bottom. Right now, you just a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you go back and start following these laws, man. You turn from your wicked ways and seek the face of the Lord. Listen, we'll give me that real quick. Sharatazah, Deuteronomy 7, and you probably start at 1. This is your wisdom in the sight of the nations. Give me that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why everyone else would dread you. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, the animals, sure. You still above the animals. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still got a little dominion in the earth. But don't nobody else fear and dread niggas like they supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Because, first of all, you just a nigga. You know what I'm saying? When they become them Israelites, like, niggas fear the I.S.U.P.K. They see us coming, they be like, oh, damn. Here they come.
Select you say. What about when they say, if you don't keep the commandments, you'll be the least in the kingdom? You know what I'm saying?
What about it?
Do you think that might mean that you might even be below animals?
No.
Okay.
No, not below the animals.
Okay.
You'll be above all of the other nations. You just be the least amongst us.
Okay.
Not below the animals. Like that's the whole point of, like I said, that being made in his image. Like, you have the ability to change your life. You just read it in 2 Chronicles. Right. You know what I'm saying? If wherever they are, they decide to turn back and start following what I'm telling them to do, then it's on. You know what I'm saying? We back to, you know what I mean? But the fact that we don't, the fact that we just are stubborn and proud and would rather carry yourself like a damn dog, like a bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we have the ability. We just, don't have that zeal that the brother read about earlier. You know what I'm saying? In Maccabees. Right. I mean, like, we need to keep that zeal and be able to fight and be willing to die before I eat a piece of pork chop. You know what I'm saying? Like they did in Maccabees. All right. You got it up?
Come, sir.
Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 1. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live.
There it is, that life again, man. Hearken unto these statutes and to these judgments, man, to these laws, man, that you may live. Keep going. And when they say live, see if y'all was paying attention. What does that mean?
It means the breath of life.
Nope, not in this one. I mean, not in this one. It's saying live. It's not saying breath of life. It says to live. What is to live?
To keep the laws.
No. Brother wants the mic behind you. He reaching for the mic.
To be above the other nations.
Right, that's living. You know what I'm saying? As I said, you have to be in here like, okay, the life is the law. To live is to be on top. Like, this is living type. That's how I always look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? To live, when it says, if you do this, you will live. Nigga, I'm living right now. I'm walking, I'm breathing, right? But I ain't living. I'm in the ghetto, man. I'm getting arrested for out tail light. They arrest me with a bag of weed, nigga. I'm getting 100 years. They get arrested with 30 kilos and get 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not living. I'm dying out here, man. No matter what I touch, it's like death. You understand? It's because you don't have life. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that breath of life. You don't have the laws. If you get the laws, the life, then you start living. It's like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it.
Shoot, they get probation.
Yeah, they get probation. They get a slap on the wrist. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is, man. Like, this is a curse unto us, man. That's what Deuteronomy 30 was saying. You know what I'm saying? I put before you life and death, blessing and curse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a curse on you. You know what I'm saying? You not keeping the laws, it's a curse. Them not keeping the laws, who cares? Their fathers never had it. Who the hell are they? It's a dog. It's supposed to hump everything. You mad at the white man for being a faggot? He's the biggest homosexual child molester on the face of the planet. How can you be mad at him? What do you expect him to do? He ain't got these laws. This ain't his God. His God is some naked white boy that likes to molest little kids with a funny hat on. That's his God. 17. Where we at?
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 1.
Start from the top, sir.
Yeah.
Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live, and go in and possess the land which the Most High, your power of your fathers, giveth you. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you.
And it tells you right there that you may live and do what?
And possess the land.
That's living, nigga. That's living. Possessing the land, bruh. That's living. Good night. All right, go ahead.
Come. Which the Most High, your power of your fathers, giveth you. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Most High, your power, which I command you. Your eyes have seen what the Most High did because of Baal Peor. For all the men that followed Baal Peor, the Most High thy power hath destroyed them from among you. But ye that did cleave unto the Most High your power are alive, every one of you this day. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Most High my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, who hath a power so nigh unto them, as the Most High our power is in all things that we call upon him for?
Come on, man. Like, I mean, you know, it's. I think it's like a lot of people that think of it like a fairy tale, like it could never happen. They ain't never seen it happen. But you know, this is how our people were revered and how they were respected, how they were looked at for a good number of years. You know what I'm saying? It was a short time, relatively speaking, but you know what I'm saying? For a good number of years, nigga, you saw an Israelite, you respected him. You didn't look at him like a nigga does today. You know what I'm saying? This is a great people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they knew it. You know, when they damn saw you. You know what I'm saying? They saw that, you know, that beard and that dark skin, and I don't know if we was rocking shields like that back then, but whatever. Then the fringes on the nigga, boy, that border up blue. They're like, oh man, go them killers. Boy, okay, y'all, chill out, man. Listen, stop, nigga. You see how we do when the boys come around, when the cops come around, when you see them, you know how we do.
Oh, God.
Don't look back.
don't look back, nigga. Don't look back.
That's it.
That's how they saw us, and the only reason you read it, like the brother said, is because of these laws. This was our wisdom. This is our understanding. This is why people respected us, because of the laws that we had and how we followed them and how we enforced them. You understand? We was serious, nigga. We'll stone your ass in a minute. You know what I'm saying? In a hot second. But say what? That's blasphemous.
It's like, what he said?
Give me a rock.
Hey, go get the rock.
Somebody get the rocks. You know we keep, man. Go get the rocks, man. That's how it was, man. Niggas we did not play. Now we a damn joke. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point. Like, this was our wisdom, man, and we gave it up, man, and we need to get it back, man. We need to get these laws, statutes, and commandments back. We need to be back in our rightful position. We should be the police, man. You understand? We should be the judges. We should be the mayors and the governors and what have you ever else. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta get ourselves together first, and it starts with these laws, man, that our fathers taught us. So we can drop that. You good on that? Just reading. Okay. So, all right, we got the fruitful and multiply, the dread of the everything. So we was on 9. Go back to Genesis 9.
Come.
And where was you at?
Verse 4.
Perfect. Start there.
Come. Genesis chapter 9, verse 4. But flesh with the life thereof. Actually, I think I was at 3. I didn't think about it. if I may.
Tell me it.
Genesis chapter 9. At the end of verse 2. Into your hand are they delivered. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Even as the green herb have I given you all things. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. And surely your blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast will I require it.
Right. And again, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these laws, they have never, man, no man can rule on God's green earth without the law, statutes, and commandments. It has never happened over the course of history until we messed it up. From the beginning, our fathers ruled this earth. Because we decided to give up the law, statutes, and commandments, the Lord punished us, man. And listen, the white man, he's ruling on this earth by default. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not even really, it's just that we're not. If we're not ruling, I guess whoever kills enough people or bombs enough, Japanese, I guess they can rule. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord did not give them rulership. The Lord did not give them dominion. You know what I'm saying? And he did give it to us, right? So, like it's saying here, with Noah has to keep these laws. You know what I'm saying? He can't eat animals with the blood still in it. You know what I'm saying? You can't eat your meat medium rare, or whatever, however they be doing it, or rare. I don't eat it. I don't eat nothing but well. Brothers in the truth, they be like, you can do it medium well or something in between. I don't know. It's scary, y'all. It's scary. Yeah, you don't do it. Yeah.
Teach his own.
Nah. to eat the truth, nigga. I'm with that. If it's lawful and it's I eat it, but I be scared. You know what I'm saying? Just like I was just telling y'all earlier, I don't need a Levite to come and what? Is that enough blood? Is that blood?
Sucker, yo.
Don't need it. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna be don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Lord be with me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's what it is, man. Like this is us being made in the image of the Most High. This is our wisdom. This is our knowledge. I'm able to do it. He gave me the ability to do it. God damn it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm definitely going to enforce it on the other nations when we get this rulership back. But in this case, it's telling them, you can't eat the blood. With the flesh, you can eat any flesh you want. If it's got blood in it, can't eat it. Now let's get it where Moses reteaches us when we coming out of slavery. All right, which is what we doing in I.S.U.P.K. right now. Niggas in here, we coming out of slavery. We doing the same thing up under Commander General YAHANNA. We doing the same thing Moses and Aaron was doing. Okay, so give me where is it in? Give me Leviticus. Give me 1 second. Let me check. So I ain't sure which one it is. It's Leviticus
17:14.
7 and 20. You can start at 25. That 17 is probably to walk too. Give me Leviticus 7, and you can start at 25. And the other one you got, you can get that too.
I got it.
The phone. Come on, man. You up here to read? Come on,
I thought he was going to tell me.
Nah.
Leviticus chapter 17, verse 14.
Listen, I.S.U.P.K, man. I first came into the school, man. I used to have VHS tapes with head priest Yeshaya. Y'all know Yeshaya. If y'all ever seen any of his tapes, man, he always got, he called it an eloquent reader. That's what I thought about it today when I was at home. I was like, I'm going to do one of them. I'm going to get me one with the eloquent reader up there, man. So, I need you to read, man.
Come.
All right, let's get it.
Leviticus chapter 17, verse 12. Therefore I said unto the children of Israel, no soul of you shall eat blood, neither shall any stranger that sojourneth among you eat blood. And whatsoever man there be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, which hunteth and catcheth any beast or fowl that may be eaten, he shall even pour out the blood thereof, and cover it with dust.
Same thing, Akim. Wahakim. Same thing that Adam taught, that Adam knew, that Cain and Abel knew, that Noah knew. Moses is now reteaching it to the children of Israel, man. We got to do it the same way here. Why? Because the law, the commandments, they endure forever. And niggas stay in some mess because we keep giving them up. We stay on the bottom. We stay dead. We in a valley somewhere because we can't hold on to our heritage, man. These laws, they are our heritage, man. They belong to us. They are what keeps our family strong. It would keep our nation strong. And we just keep giving it up for, you know, a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? For some change. You know what I'm saying? You can do all type of strange. You know what I'm saying? Right. Listen, y'all saw what's his name got out of jail. I don't know if I was late on it, but it said today. I don't know.
Bobby Shmurda?
Bobby Shmurda. Bro, these idiots, man. A bunch of faggots with tight jeans on and sparkly behind necklaces. They just throwing stacks of money on the ground. I was like, jeez. To me, it does look like a lot. But nigga, that's it. That's all this worth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they willing to do anything else, nigga. They gonna be in there eating bloody steaks tonight and shrimps and scrumps and crab and, you know what I'm saying? They gonna take a white broad home and
so lucky. The most eloquent of all filthy dishes, oysters. They think that's like
that's eloquent, nigga.
That in Esau Kingdom, they think that's
I thought it was like caviar or something, but yeah, I guess caviar and lobster. Oysters is like down on the list. Nigga.
Nah, for some reason they think that oysters is like the cream of the crop. I don't know why, because it don't even taste good. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
I wouldn't suggest anybody to move, even if you don't know the law.
Nah, man. Nigga, listen, man. They are out here doing all manner of disgustingness. You know what I'm saying? Because the law don't mean a thing to them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you know, to them they getting this money or whatever, and it's fine, man. For me, you know, thank the Most High, I've been put in a position where I ain't never had nothing, man. Like I got to see it blood raw for what it is. I see the punishments. It hurts. They did. But they got to see something else, so it kind of took them off the plane. You know what I'm saying? But for us, thank the Most High you're in the position you're in, man. Thank the Most High you not where Bobby Shmurda is. The nigga did 7 years, come out to money and clothes and all of this, and he gonna go right back to the same ridiculousness that got his ass locked up in the first damn place. You know what I'm saying? These laws is our life, you know what I'm saying? Like this is what we do it for, you know what I'm saying? How many more can I get in? I can get in like 1 or 2 more. All right, so I don't know, I had to bring that. I forgot what I had brought that up for. But okay, did we finish on it? Okay, so blood, can't eat blood.
It's
another law. There's some more?
Come on.
Don't read it.
Leviticus chapter 17, verse 14. For it is the life of all flesh. The blood of it is for the life thereof. Therefore I said unto the children of Israel, ye shall eat the blood of no manner of flesh. For the life of all flesh is the blood thereof.
And listen, man, and how many blood-borne diseases are there? You understand? Like if you eat blood, you know what I'm saying? Like like it just said, this is our wisdom and our knowledge in the sight of the other nations. Like they'll never get to see it if you ain't on top though. You can be on the bottom and you just keep the laws. Like, oh nigga, you don't want this good, juicy, rare steak? No, nigga, I'm good. When you on top and you not getting these diseases, none of your people, all your people is healthy. Meanwhile, all the crackers, all the chinks, every African you know is sick from drinking piss and eating bats and eating the blood out the steak and eating all the oysters they can get their hands on. And every nigga, we just sitting there like, hell is wrong with y'all? Should have known. We told you. You know what I'm saying? That's our wisdom in the side of the nations. Well, we got to come back to it first. You know what I'm saying? It's not even it seems like, now, they get sick. Don't get me wrong. But we get sick more because we doing the same thing. And it's a curse unto us. Just think if none of us was doing it. If all of us was keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. If all of us did what the Lord said, they'd be with the COVID. Because guess what? Why wouldn't we have COVID?
Why, sir?
because we got better, we will have better immunity and stuff like that, like stuff we eating.
We would be keeping the law, so we wouldn't be doing what they're doing.
True, but we don't eat bats.
Come.
So why wouldn't we have COVID?
Because we would be living and not being cursed. Like
Yeah, true, but it's real simple though. I don't know
Because the Most High with us?
how many Chinese people you know.
2.
You know 2 Chinese people?
Well, Asian.
You know a couple Chinese people? Yeah, you do. You hang out with them?
No, I don't hang out with them.
Okay. The reason why I said it is because, like this is a melting pot. Everybody's just everybody. We kumbaya. I'm just thinking in the kingdom. Like maybe it's just my interpretation of the kingdom. Like I wouldn't be around none of them damn goots. I wouldn't be around none of them. Nigga, please. Bruh. All my slaves, all the goop slaves, all the cracker slaves, bruh, they'd have a whole nother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna get them.
Bruh.
Slave.
I don't see how I could get COVID. Nigga, I'm not flying with you. We ain't on the plane, nigga. The bus. Back of the bus? Hell no. Walk. They ain't on the bus,
I get it.
Come. They wouldn't be on our chariots.
I don't see it. That's like just me though. I ain't got no damn sense.
Nah, you right.
I don't see it. Them niggas would not be nowhere because of separation.
Social distance.
I'm holy, nigga. I'm completely separate from everything you doing. Nigga, if you sneaking off eating bloody meat and bats, that's your own business. You see, that's why your ass got COVID. Now I'm gonna go ahead and kill you and I'm gonna burn you and your family and your whole house so that none of my people get it.
Damn right.
We ain't quarantining shit. Not a damn thing. Now I'm gonna burn everything up, dog. And listen, I bet the next one won't do it.
Right.
I bet they'll learn then.
Right.
That's what the Lord said. This is our wisdom. The Lord said, this is how you put away evil from among you. Nigga, you don't let them live. You stone them to death. Get them up out of here.
They don't want you to own them, I'm sure.
I know. They shouldn't. They don't want you to own the nicest of us. They don't want Oprah to own them. But what it is that even if, like you said, for me, I'm either going to make sure that they following these laws or they gone. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get down and you're going to lay down. Because, listen, I have the ability to do it. They have the ability to do it. They're human beings just like I am. They just don't know. The Lord didn't give them the breath of life. He didn't give them, their fathers, the law. He gave it to us, so we got a responsibility. Now, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put you through exactly what my people went through. My people was lynched. They was burned and hanged into bowing down and being up under a cracker. That was their law. Jim Crow law. They were lynched into subordination and compliance. That's how it happened. Well, guess what? Nigga, you getting the same thing. Twofold. You about to get the same thing. What? You ate bats? You got COVID? It's not a problem, bro. I wouldn't have it. You know what I'm saying? And none of us would have it. We wouldn't have it. But it's like now it looks like we're just a disgusting people. We get high blood pressure more than them when we eat the same thing that they eat. We wish we could eat as much as they eat of it. All them oysters and crabs and scrumps. We wish we could get it. Soon as we do, get a little piece of change and go and do it, what happened? Heart disease. They get it. Every now and again they'll have it. Nigga, we'll never have it. Like the brother, you know what I'm saying? Like both the brothers said, the Lord would be with us. Yeah, because we'd be following the law. So yeah, we wouldn't get what they're getting anyway. But it would be like a 0% for us. It's not a chance. It's not by chance you just caught COVID. It's not by chance you just got high blood pressure and caught a heart attack. It's the punishment and the curses of the Most High, man. That's all it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you following the law, statutes, and commandments, you'll never have to worry about none of that ever again, man. And it's that important. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try and get me like 1 or 2. We got the blood out the way. Let's do... Oh, perfect. I was just talking about this. Give me Genesis 12. I think that's what this is. Yeah. Give me Genesis 12. Man, perfect. This is the Most High, man. I love being in this church, man. I love it. I can't believe this. This is just what we was just talking about.
12 and what?
Next up on the list, just start at 1.
Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. Now the Most High hath said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house.
Right. The Most High is telling Abraham to leave his family, to get away from them. You know what I'm saying? We was just reading it yesterday in the Brotherhood class, how Christ said, I came to set a man, I came to not to bring peace, but a sword. You know what I'm saying? I came to set a man at variance with his father, with his mother, so on and so forth. Well, this is exactly what happened way back when with Abraham. The Lord told Abraham to get away from his family, man. Them niggas is crazy, man. They in here cleaning, talking about the food is clean because they cleaned the poop out the chickens. Get away from them, man. Keep going.
Come. And from thy father's house unto a land that I will show thee.
Right, go get your own place, man. Go ahead.
Come. And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thee, and make thy name great.
Right, like Moses was told to separate from his own biological father. Right, like you need to separate from them, and I'm going to make you a great nation. It's the same thing the Lord did in Egypt with Moses. We was all one kumbaya. We all Egyptians. Nigga, Moses, get these niggas away from there, and I'm going to make y'all a great nation. You're going to leave up out of there, and you're going to become your own nation. It's what we all have to do. It's what we have to learn. It's the law. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to serve the Most High, if you want to be prosperous, if you want to be successful, it's what everyone else knows. It's what the chinks know. Look at China. It's like one of the most richest countries in the face of the earth. Go to Chinatown.
Right.
Go anywhere. They separate from all your nonsense. Go anywhere else. Everybody else got sense but us. We want to be kumbaya and them crackers. They stupid as hell too. They don't make a cracker time. Right? I mean, they got country clubs, but it's just like the small 1%. They expect all the rest of them just to be y'all stuck.
What's heavy about it is that, like you said, China, like they got so much wealth and power in China that they come spew it over here, and they get a whole town called Chinatown. And then when in your ghetto, the place where they send you to be, they'll come and put a dang metropolitan in the middle of the hood. You know what I mean? Like a city place where it's nothing but devils running free, half naked, spilling beer all over each other. You know what I mean?
I mean, you heard me when I said it earlier. Like that's one of the things. Like niggas love them. Them chinks get respect. As disgusting and stupid as they are, they get respect for being wise and I don't know. Like they're so, because of their separation, because they can. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it like this. Forget what everybody else doing. We doing it like this. This is how our forefathers did it. Da, 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 da. Everybody else trying to mix. You just confused as you can be. Meanwhile, the Asians is pulling ahead because they been doing it the same way for 8,000 years or whatever the case may be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it just looks like it because you niggas ain't keeping your laws. You know what I'm saying? You ain't following your power. Come on.
So it's heavy because our people, when they see these other nations, they say that these other nations are wise because they stick together. You know what I'm saying? That's what come out of our people's mouths. They say these people are wise, and it's ridiculous. And
then it's what the Lord gave us from the very beginning, man, to be separate, even from our own families. You had something?
Well, I was just going to expound what he said. Not only do they stick to
There's a mic right there.
I was just expounding on what the brother said. Not only do they stick together, but you can't harm one of their people without it being consequences for it.
Right. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, this is what we were given. They got it from us. There is no wisdom in the earth besides what the Most High gave. The Most High had this wisdom was there because the Most High was there. He gave it to us first. They saw how we roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was our wisdom and our understanding in the sight of the nations. And they took it. They took the blueprint and they did something else with it. They made Babylon and they made this and that and the third and they made America or whatever. But end of the day, it seems to me like, I don't know because I've only learned it in the last 15 some odd years in the truth. But it seems like it should be common sense to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Except for us, because we didn't we didn't have our own. We didn't come up in our own neighborhoods with our own schools, our own people, and stuff like that. So it was rough for us. You know what I'm saying? But you said, like, for everybody else, yes, that's their wisdom. Everybody looks at them like, man, how do they do it, man? See how they, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you hear niggas do that all the time right now. I'm going to invest in black business. Because you think that you learned that from watching the Chinese. You know what I'm saying? You think you learned that from this. When we reading it back here 6,000 some odd years ago,
Right.
and the Lord is telling Abraham to separate from his own daggone family, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Separate from your father and I'm going to make you a great nation. Keep going.
Come. And thou shalt be a blessing, and I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee.
That's how it works, brothers and sisters. I'm trying to tell you, if you do what the Lord says, it doesn't work by, we need to come up with a good strategy, this, that, and the third. This is your life. This is your strategy. Just follow the laws. Do what the Lord says, and he will make the animals listen to you. They'll bow down. He'll make the other nations bow down to you. He'll make them be at peace with you. He'll make them want to serve you. We was coming out of Egypt. He was like, man, just go tell them you want this, that, and the third. Mm-hmm. And the scripture says we spoiled them. Somebody give me that real quick. It says we spoiled them by just asking them. The Lord is why it happens, man, and we gotta serve him. We gotta, like, he doesn't give no one else this opportunity, man. We just read it. Like, what nation is there so great that has a power so close to them that he does whatever the hell they asked him for? Who's got that? Where they do that at? Nowhere but in Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta come back to these laws in order to get it back. All right? Any more?
Come. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was just talking about, man. That's what I was just talking about. Like, ain't nobody getting COVID. I'm burning that sucker down. Who was eating back? Who the hell was eating back around this?
The Wong family.
Kill him, Juan. Not Juan.
No, Wong.
The Quan.
Yeah.
The Quan family. Come on.
The family.
Is it on the subject?
Yeah, but the time.
Go ahead.
54.
So just because he mentioned all the families in the earth should be blessed, I've always heard people saying, "Oh, like everybody," and that's not how I take it.
You saying that's not how you take it? What do you mean? How do you take it?
The children of Israel that were scattered amongst the nations, those families will be blessed.
Okay.
Not,
I understand. You got the right spirit, but nigga, everybody's gonna be blessed. Like I just said, I wouldn't let the nigga with COVID just get on the plane with everybody. You're not gonna infect all my good slaves, nigga. Mm-hmm. I got all these good slaves over here. Quan, kill all of his family, all of his cattle, all of that. The good slaves, I need them. They are going to be blessed because they follow what I told them to do. The same way that we're blessed by following what our power told us to do. Like the other nations, a lot of people bring up them scriptures about thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, this, that, and the third. Here's the reason. Because we can't just do it for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they was given the opportunity, they was never given the laws. How are they going to have the opportunity to follow the laws of the Lord? I'm asking you.
by following us.
Right. So once they get that opportunity, now it's like, okay, nigga, let's see what you about. You a good white person. Oh, you never had a slave yourself. No sweat. You're a slave today. You know what I'm saying? And you will be blessed by following every order I give you. Everything I tell you to do, you're going to be blessed out here. Do what I tell you to do. What? Ethan's not doing. Thanks, Billy. I'm going to get it together, and that Billy's going to be blessed. Mm-hmm. All of them will, because we'll be ruling. Mm-hmm. That's what Abraham would have been. Abraham would be on top, and everybody is going to be blessed because of him, because he'll be ruling. That's what it is. That's how, Yahawashi is going to rule. All the nations on the earth will be blessed because of him. Why? Because he follows the law, statutes, and commandments without fail, never, you know what I'm saying? So anybody who follows and does what he says will be blessed behind it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everybody, All these nations, Abraham separating, he's now not under his father anymore. That's the significance of it. Now he's not under, you're going to leave your father's house and I'm going to make you a great nation. And now everyone's going to look to you, and now they'll be blessed because they're going to be following you the same way you followed your father. You understand? So, you got the other one I called?
Come.
All right, let's get that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 36. We start at verse 35.
Hold up. I asked for that. What is that? 20?
Spoil.
Oh, okay.
Come. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, and they borrowed of the Egyptians jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment. And the Most High gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them such things as they required.
Right, like the Lord gave them favor, you know what I'm saying, in the sight of everyone. That's what, again, when he told you that this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, the Lord made it real simple. You don't need a single tank, a nuke, a missile, or nothing. You need to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. Get your behind in all black for 90 days. Come in up under Commander General YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K. and these brothers you see before you, you know what I'm saying, priest and officer I.S.U.P.K sitting here, these brothers that hazard their lives to show brothers and sisters what the Most High is saying, so that you can be blessed, so that you can be above the rest of these nations or what have you, you know what I'm saying? So we spoiled these other people simply by just doing what the man of the Lord told us to do. Mm-hmm. He said, go ask them. Okay. Nigga said, ask them. The Egyptians ain't giving us shit, huh? What happened? We spoiled them, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it goes. All right, I'm going to get this one precept on where we was just at. It's the last one about separation. Give me Leviticus. This is Moses saying it. We just had it back in Genesis. We'll get some more on this damn separation, because that is key. You know what I'm saying? Like, you separating first your mind is all you got. It's the only thing you can really do. Your spirit from this place. If you can do that, you're more than halfway to coming back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. It's really just our connection to this place, our, you know what I'm saying, our affinity. Like, we love it. You know what I'm saying? If one of y'all hit the lotto for 50 million tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, I'd be hard pressed to see who would still be in the truth after about a good 6 months. You know what I'm saying? You might be like for one day. I'm serious. I'm just saying. It's rough. It's rough. I'm telling you. That's what these niggas is dealing with. I don't blame, you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing that I used to say it when I first came to the truth all the time. Like, I'm thankful that I wasn't in the position that I wanted to be in. Like, you know, we all grow up. Nigga, I'm going to be this. I'm going to do that. I am so glad. My plans? I'd have never made it. I'd have never made it. Yeah, I think that's mercy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm living now. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I thought I was going to be living. But anyway, go ahead. Pray y'all understand.
You said Leviticus what?
I'd have been a nut. Leviticus 20. And you can start at like 20, I think.
Come on. Leviticus.
That sound good.
Okay. Come. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 20. And if a man shall lie with his uncle's wife, he hath uncovered his uncle's nakedness. They shall bear their sin. They shall die childless. And if a man shall take his brother's wife, it is an unclean thing. He hath uncovered his brother's nakedness. They shall be childless. Yeah. Ye shall therefore keep all my statutes.
Ye shall what?
Therefore keep all my statutes and all my judgments, and do them in the land that the land whither I bring you to dwell therein, spew you not out.
That's what COVID is. You know what I'm saying? That's what homosexuality is. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you understand what was going on when we came out of Egypt, listen, all these diseases or whatever, it takes you out of power, in other words. Like, it spews you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lose your power, That ain't your land no more. Somebody's gonna come in and you get weak. Somebody, the white man loves to have a woman in his army. You know what I'm saying? It is just a matter of time before, you know what I'm saying, like something jams him up because his army is weak. His military is weak. You got these diseases running rampant. Your country, your nation is weak. If we didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, all of these plagues, all of these curses would come on us, and the land spews us out. You know what I'm saying? Now you sleeping with this brother's wife. These brothers, now the government is weak. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. You worshiping this other god over here, and these people are able to come in and, yo, you know, I worship Baal too. So what's happening with it? Now your government is weak, man. Eventually the land is going to spew you out. You know what I'm saying? It's basically what that, you know what I'm saying, how that comes to be. All right, keep going.
Verse 23. And ye shall not walk in the manners of the nation which I cast out before you, for they committed all these things.
You shall not what?
Ye shall not walk in the manners of the nation which I cast out before you.
In other words, you should be nothing like them. The people that were here before you, the people that did these other things, you cannot do anything the way they did it. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be separate. You're supposed to not be how your father and them did it. You should be separate, Abraham. You know what I'm saying? How your father did it, officers and sisters, you got to separate, man. I don't care. Yeah, I'm just going to go by and see my mama. It's her birthday. I don't give a damn. I don't do it just for that. Not that that's wrong for seeing your mother on any day. But it looks like it you know what I'm saying? You can get caught up in the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Back to where you was at before. You're supposed to completely separate yourself in this truth, man, just to prove to the Most High that, nigga, I can do it. Like a goddamn party or dinner or whatever don't mean more to me than you do. You know what I'm saying? We just read that yesterday, man. If mother, father, sister, brother, whatever means more to you than me, then you're not worthy. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing. Like, these laws are so important that I wouldn't compromise anything. You know what I'm saying? That juice looks a little too pink. I'm not eating that. It might be blood. I don't know. I remember I wouldn't eat ramen noodles for the longest time.
Because of the...
Yeah, because my reading comprehension sometimes suffers. You understand? when I read the back of the package, you know, it said it was processed in a factory that
processes like unlawful stuff.
Yeah. And I was like, oh snap! I'm thinking like they put the noodle on the same rack that just had some catfish guts on it. It's in the whole damn. I had to think about it after a while. I was like, wait a minute, it's in a factory. Like, yeah, it's the whole nigga section. Stupid. Talk about myself. None of y'all that still think that it's wrong, because I know it's a lot of niggas that still be like, nah, I ain't eating no damn ramen. Nah, you wrong for that. See, you say you in the truth. No sweat. I feel you. I'm not gonna hurt you with that one.
So like, so they be trying to get on General YAHANNA because he drank Coke. Because he drank Coca-Cola.
What, they supposed to have cocaine?
I don't know. Whatever they think, you know what I'm saying? It's
Y'all do know. Nah, I'm not even gonna go into that. I'm not even gonna do it. I could though. I've done my share of studying. But yeah, you had some?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna make sure, you know, the best of my ability that I stay away from any appearance of evil. I was looking for that the other day in the scriptures. If any of y'all know what that is, I would love for it. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from the appearance of evil. And like, I'm not even thinking about nobody else when I think about that. I be thinking about myself. Like, to me, if it looks a little bit, I'm gonna be like, yeah, nah, I ain't gonna do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this being separate thing, you know what I mean? Like, that's very important, man. Like, that's what, you know, is going to protect us and keep us from getting caught up in all of the same madness that we fell victim to before. You know what I'm saying? So being separate, that's it. Shoot, man. Very important. Go ahead.
Come.
What verse you at? You have to be clicking on the reader now, man. You gotta use your finger or something, man. A real book.
So like it. I lost the page over there.
Lord of mercy.
What page
Like,
is
sir, I
on?
got,
Come on with it, priest.
It's like, sir, I got the abstain from all.
I got that too, but
Okay.
It's the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5. We'll start at verse 20.
20.
Despise not prophesyings. Provide, so like prove all things. Hold fast that which is good. Abstain from all appearance of evil.
Mm-hmm.
And the very God of peace sanctify ye wholly. And I pray, God, your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved, blameless, unto the coming of our Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, Jesus Christ.
Right, like this is the spirit. If y'all don't understand like what that's saying, like if y'all don't understand what that's saying, let me break it down real quick. Cause this is the whole spirit of what I'm talking about. Like being careful and being like so zealous about the law and about pleasing the Most High and trying to make everything that I do right, even though I ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what this is talking about. Like for anyone new coming into the truth, this is what Paul is I believe it's Paul talking to him. You said 1 Thessalonians?
Common Council chapter 5 and verse 20.
Okay, right? Okay. Despise not prophesying, right? Like there are certain brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they'll tell you what the Most High says and what's going to happen. You know, I take it as a correction, as a check-in, if you don't stop doing what you're doing, that's a prophesying. You know what I'm saying? Like this is going to happen if you don't do this, you don't do that. That's a very simple prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Despise not prophesying. Don't be mad because you got checked. You know, the brother explained something to you and warned you and rebuked you and you know what I mean? Like don't hate that. If you love the Most High, if you love the law, statutes, and commandments, you should love that. You should love that brother that loves you enough to tell you some stuff that he don't even want to tell you and know you don't want to hear. But he's telling you because he loves you that much. You know what I'm saying? So despise not prophesying. Salakia. Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good. Right? Listen. We say it all the time in I.S.U.P.K. We are I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, up under Commander General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? Like we are upholding those things that we know. We prove all things. You know what I'm saying? Like Commander General YAHANNA is a excellent brother. You know what I'm saying? And is, you know, like for what he's done for me, it's an understatement. You know what I'm saying? But it's an excellent brother. You know what I'm saying? An excellent big brother. And he was able to, you know, hold down what other brothers gave up for money or this or that or whatever the case may be. I don't even know. He still held it down. So we give him a lot of props and a lot of credit for that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows? Like I said, if I let me $35 billion, y'all niggas be like, bitch ass nigga, Shawar. That's what y'all be saying. I ain't gonna lie. Most High in Christ, I didn't get it. So, you know what I'm saying?
I was praying you get it.
Sheesh. You know what I'm saying? But certain brothers are able to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I'm thankful. Like, it's mercy from the Most High because, you know, it's easy to get caught up. And I'm not so simple-minded to think that, oh, yeah, I'm just so righteous and so wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Commander General YAHANNA is a great brother. You know what I'm saying? And he taught us that to, you know, prove all things. You know what I'm saying? If he was to say something that was not right, then I'd call him on it because he taught me to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when I first came into the truth, it took me forever to get over the Immaculate Conception thing. Like, it says virgin. I don't care. Forget your Zondervan. A virgin is a virgin, nigga. I fight all day on that one. All day. Took me forever because I want to prove all things. I was taught to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Prove all things. Uphold those things which are good. All this is the same spirit of me wanting to be right, me wanting to serve the Most High. I'm not just gonna let somebody just tell me anything and I just accept it. I ain't never been that type of cat. You understand? So, abstain from all appearance of evil. Once you learn this truth, you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all know the precepts, you know what I'm saying? If you sat down to eat with somebody who eating meat sacrificed to, you know, other gods or to demons or whatever, nigga, I'm not eating to that. But if I'm doing it and a brother that's trying to get strong and it might hurt him, I wouldn't do it. If I was doing it and somebody who wanted to embarrass you brothers who are not doing that, or this or that and the third, and make it seem like, oh, he with them, I wouldn't do it. I would abstain from all appearance of evil. Nigga, I don't have to go and sit over here with these cats, you know what I'm saying? I just won't go. I mean, this is a damn meal, big deal, you know what I'm saying? So abstain from all appearance of evil. And the very power of peace sanctify you wholly. And I pray the power, your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved blameless unto the coming of our Lord Yahweh Mashiach. You understand? So, you know what I mean? Like this whole point is, the whole purpose of this is that you are doing what it is your zeal and your spirit is having you to do, which is to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, to be righteous before the eyes of the most high. And you know what I'm saying, you doing the best that you can in the situations that you can, full out, nigga, the Lord be with you on it. That's basically the whole thing of this, man. So, you know what I'm saying, it's better and it's easier when we're separate. I'm not going out unless it's with these brothers, because y'all separate with me. I'm not going out with a nigga in the world, nigga. I might be appeared to be evil out there. What the hell is this nigga doing? I don't know. I'm rocking with y'all because, you know what I'm saying, it separates me from all of everyone else. It's, you know what I'm saying, it keeps me, you know, on the right level and on the right mind frame and all of that. And that's, you know, how important our laws are to me and to every brother that's in here. So if there are no questions on the topic, we're gonna end the class with that. We'll catch y'all back Monday, 7 p.m. the same time. So with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Priest and Officer in the shop for the guard.
Come, back up. Most High Christ.
Yeah, just the announcement.
Come. We are the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are under Commanding General YAHANNA. We are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to learn and shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if the brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, they are to seek counsel from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find that in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Also, in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. I.S.U.P.K means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation, we have the Passover, April 24th. Give the captain for any further details. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, they're to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. With that, we're going to send up a courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Majum Shabbat. Majum Shabbat. Majum. Barak.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh
Y'all do the top. With that, we'll send up a courtesy salute to the sisters that are in the class. Sisters can stand. Men of Israel, we're going to send up a courtesy salute to the sisters. Majum Shabbat. Majum. Barak.
Yahweh Shemal L'Taba Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shema L'Taba Hashem Yahweh Shai.
With that, class dismissed.